Baig Tricks Trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig Tricks Trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
All right. Hello. Happy Monday night, everybody. My name is Ali with Baig Tricks Entertainment. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We are going to play some general knowledge trivia here in just a few moments. Before we dive into the game, though, I want to make sure, as always, that everybody out there understands that in order to actually participate in tonight's game, you will want to join our online game website. Very simple to do. Nothing to sign up for or download. Just open up any internet browser and go to online.baigoftricks.com and put in tonight's game code. You can see all of this at the bottom of the screen right here. The code is TRICKS, TRICKS. Once you've gotten to that webpage, you've joined the game. It'll ask you for just a few pieces of information like we see here. The first one, it says enter your nickname. We're looking for the name that you want to go by in this competition, whether that's your name, a team name, anything like that. That goes in the first blank. Next is the city and the state that you're playing from, if you'd like to let us know. And last but not least, if you have one, your Baig of Tricks loyalty program number. All right, click on go. You'll see this. It says the game will begin shortly. That is your cue that you're all set. There's nothing else that you need to do at this time. You can hang tight till we get the game started here in just a few moments. In the meantime, once again, thank you so much for being here. As I said, my name is Ali. I'll be your host. I'm not alone here in this room. Taco's here. Oh, well, Pierre's here. Pierre's here. Gina will join us shortly, I think. But welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. As always, tonight's game is completely free to play. If you feel like sending a tip or a donation, the information is down below. Tonight's game is general knowledge trivia, questions about anything and everything. Some of these questions might be simple, some of them might be tough, but it's all meant to be fun. So, before we dive into tonight's game, let me let you know we do have a few things coming up this week. On Wednesday, we have a open trivia night fundraiser for... I don't want to mix these up because we've got two different events in a row. On Wednesday, we are helping to raise funds for the National Eating Disorders Association. That's going to be right here on YouTube at 7 p.m. General Knowledge Trivia. Directly following that at 8 p.m., we have our redo of the Elmhurst Public Library sponsored LGBTQ Trivia Night. We started doing that last week and my internet failed. So we're going to make that up on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we have the second in our 4 series of Sharing Connections trivia fundraisers. This month is general knowledge trivia. All of the information about these events is on our Facebook page as well. So do check that out. And please join us for one or all of these events coming up. Now, with that said, we're here to play trivia right now. So let me tell you how it works. These are general knowledge questions, once again, about anything and everything. Some of them simple, some of them tough. The first round tonight is going to be multiple choice questions, which means I will be asking you a question. All you have to do is choose either A, B, C, or D. One of them will be correct. 3 of them will be wrong. So that's going to be the entire first round. If you're correct, you earn up to 150 points based on how quickly you answer. So make sure that you're clicking your answer as quickly as you can. If you're wrong, you don't lose any points, you just don't earn any points. And the reason I point that out is because you should still take a guess. If you're not sure of an answer, click something. You're not going to lose any points. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're wrong. With that said, as I said, Gina's not here, so I got to check up on the chat. Hi, Amy Griffin. Hey, Christiane. Welcome. Chris B. Amy J.K. Welcome. Hey, Becky. Hello from Branson, Missouri. Can't play tonight. Hey, cheers, Laura LaRocca and Bert. It's not Jameson, but we'll raise one. Thanks for tuning in from Branson. Hey, Kim Wheatley. All right. With all of that said, let's dive into this. I'm going to throw the first question up on the screen. I imagine most of you have played before, but just in case you haven't, This very first question is a practice question. That just means it's not worth any points. This one is just for everyone to become familiar with the system before we dive into the real questions with number 2. So here we go. Question number 1. What is the name of your host today? It's me. What's my name? Is it Mark, Randy, Brad, or Ali? Let's check in with Taco. Well, that's... What's up, Taco? It looks like Taco's looking at Tim the Toolman Taylor. Kind of wondering what he's doing. Kevin never has gotten question number 1 correct. That's okay. We're just here to learn. One of these days, you'll get it. One of these days. All right, let's see what we thought. One person said Mark. 4 people said Randy. 2 people said Brad. 11 people correctly said Ali. Great job. JTT was Randy, I think. Yeah, he was Randy. Yeah. All right, question number 2. This is where it actually counts for points, my friends. What U.S. state holds the claim of having the largest number of Waffle House restaurants? It's one of these 4. What U.S. state has the most Waffle House restaurants? Is it Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, or Mississippi? I have only been to Waffle House once. I would go again. All right. Let's see. Everybody's in. 4 people said Florida. 13 people said Georgia. Almost a crispy social here. 68% of you were correct. Georgia. Something like 400 Waffle Houses. How many Waffle Houses in Georgia? 437 locations. Oh, that's crazy. 22% of all Waffle Houses are in Georgia. All right. Question number 3. On Fox's animated show Family Guy, which member of the Griffin family listed below is the only one not voiced by the series creator Seth MacFarlane? Of these 4 characters, which is the only one Seth MacFarlane doesn't voice? Is it Stewie, Peter, Chris, or Brian? Hey, Jess, what's up? I'm going based off of references and ludicrous songs. Good job, Chris, as long as it got you there. Becky's never been to Waffle House. Been to a lot of IHOPs. Yeah. IHOP is definitely a bigger establishment from what I remember. Waffle House certainly feels like the old school diner. But yeah, I like IHOP. I need to go to Waffle House again. 2 people each said Stewie and Peter. 4 people said Brian. 12 people said Chris. 12 people were correct. I believe Chris is Seth Green on Family Guy. But Seth MacFarlane providing a slew of other voices, just not Chris. Question number 4. Where's Stephanie House? In baseball's numbered scorekeeping system, the second baseman is represented by which number? If you're keeping a score, if you're scorekeeping for baseball, you use numbers for the positions. The second baseman represented by which number? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Thank you, Jess, for the donation. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate it. You guys are very nice about each other's beards. All right, everybody. What number is the shortstop, though? Is he like 2.5? I don't know. I just came across this. 4 people said 2. 1 person said 3. 15 people said he's number 4. Oh, Becky actually knows. Second baseman is number 4. Great job. Most of you got that. We'll do question 5. We'll look at the standings for the first time. Question 5. Sunbathing can be both relaxing and beneficial. as it helps your body produce what vitamin? What vitamin are you aiming to produce when you're sunbathing? Is it vitamin B, vitamin A, vitamin D, or vitamin C? Is that Luke Roy in the GIF? I don't know, Amy. I couldn't name a base. I can name like 2 Chicago Cubs. That's all. Did the Sun write this question? Yeah, self-promotion. People are scared of me nowadays. Wow, nobody missed it. Vitamin D. Vitamin D. It's synthesized. You hit that sunshine. All right, that's question 5. So as promised, let's take a look at the standings. Currently in first place, a cat named Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, that's nice. Second is Hasera. What's up, Hasera? Merton Lerney in third. Kruhoff is back. I got a feeling I know which team that is. Ivana Humpalat in fifth. 6th is Team Cream. 7th is only Becky. Distracted by Deer in 8th. The Spicy Meatballs, followed by a poo-poo and a pee-pee. In 9th and 10th, JMO. In 11th, GG. In 12th, Kim. In 13th, Lawn Chair Rebellion. It sounds like somebody's staking out a bunch of spots in Chicago. In 14th, Samwise the Not So Brave. In 15th, the Angelicas, Artie and Winnie. In 16th, A Whole Numero Uno. In 17th, Justice Beaver. In 18th, I see the Glovers out there. What's up? 19th, and Boo currently in 20th. Plenty of questions left. Just a quick reminder, because there's a really good chance I'll forget before later, but if you are planning to attend the Begatrix community party, make sure you filled out the form. I think I'm going to be closing that tomorrow or Wednesday. And if you've already said that you're coming to the party, please fill out the form about t-shirts, because we're going to have some fun stuff. So check that out. We're going to close all of that stuff off by this Friday. So if you haven't filled out anything, get on it. If you've done the invitation but not the t-shirt, please do that. I'll send out a message about this as well. All right, question number 6. This image appears on what state's flag? The United States, the last of the 13 original colonies. What state flag are we looking at? Is this Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, or Delaware? Jess, there is something going on with my mic. I have it basically all the way maxed and it's still quiet. So it's probably not just you. I have to restart my computer, but I'm not going to do it till after trivia. So I'll just yell if I have to. All right. Everybody's in. 5 people each said New Hampshire and Delaware. Nobody said Connecticut. Maybe it was my mispronunciation. 10 people correctly said Rhode Island. Great job. I thought that would be kind of tough. All right. Question 7. The Terminator franchise of films are summer blockbuster classics. Which of the following later Terminator films does not star Arnold Schwarzenegger in any capacity? So obviously Terminator and T2 Arnold films, but later on they made a whole bunch more, but only one of these didn't have Arnold. Which one of these didn't? Is it Terminator Salvation, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, Terminator Genesis, or Terminator Dark Fate? No worries, we can crank our TV. I didn't want to crank it. Yeah, and then when I actually start talking, it just falls off the wall. All right. Everybody's in. Yeah, no one was really sure here. Well, we were sure he was in Terminator 3. Nobody said that. 4 people said Salvation. 7 people said Dark Fate. 8 said Genesis. The correct answer, upset, Terminator Salvation. This is the Sam Worthington film, I believe. Christian Bale. No Arnold. Question number 8. Uh-oh. Is there just no picture? I thought it was frozen. In 1979, Janet Jackson made her small screen debut in which of the following TV sitcoms? Was it Different Strokes, A New Kind of Family, Good Times, or The Love Boat? Live free or die. Yeah, it's like that's on their license plates. Their state motto: live free or die. It's like, is there an option C? Can I get a little bit of both? 5 people said Different Strokes. 11 people said Good Times. One of you's correct. It was Good Times. Good Times. Great job. Here we go. Question number 9. In 1956, what sunscreen manufacturer introduced this indelible illustration to promote its products? This is the logo for which of these brands? Is it Hawaiian Tropic, Banana Boat, Panama Jack, or Copper Tone? Panama. Can you be a person who wants to live free and die? No, I think that might be right. I think that's probably the entire younger millennial generation. to the late Zoomers. Just to splice that in there. Let's see what we thought. Wow! Whoops. Nobody even misclicked. The correct answer is Copper Tone. That's a double social. Cheers, everybody. Question number 10. Prior to becoming Spider-Man, Peter Parker lived a quiet life with his Uncle Ben and Aunt May in which borough of New York City? Where was Spider-Man from? Was it Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx, or Brooklyn? All right. Everybody is in. Let's take a look. 8 people said Queens. 6 people said Brooklyn. Correct answer, Queens. Good job. 8 of you got it right. And that's question 10, which means it's time to take a look at the standings. Currently in first, Fruhoff is back by 3 little points over Sarah. Only 5 little points ahead of Ivana Humpalap. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. We'll get into the next set. This is actually the last set of multiple choice questions here in just a moment. While we're waiting on that, quick plug for our in-person events coming up this week. I haven't talked about them in a while, but if you're in the Chicagoland area or now the Northwestern Indiana area, we have plenty of options for you. General knowledge trivia all over the place. All of the Pollyanna Brewing Company locations in St. Charles, in Roselle, and in Lamont. We're in Plainfield, Downers Grove. We're in Lincoln Park in Chicago, Bolingbrook, Valparaiso, Indiana on Wednesday evenings, every Wednesday evening, Shorewood, Illinois. All sorts of fun stuff. Miskatonic Brewing, if you're in the Darien area, we only do one themed trivia night there a month. It is this Thursday, the 22nd. We're doing Friends Trivia. Miskatonic Brewing. Check that out if you're interested. And if you're a weekend person, for years of running this business, people asked us to do weekend events, and we finally have some to offer every Sunday, almost every Sunday. We have something going on at one of the Noon Whistle Brewing locations. Whether you're in Naperville or Lombard, you can find all the information on our Facebook and both of their Facebook pages. There's, again, a Naperville location on Jefferson, very near to Solemn Oath Brewery, so you can make a Sunday afternoon of it, and in Lombard on Roosevelt Road. So do check it out. As I said, we love doing these online trivia events for you as well, but we love when you guys come out and hang out with our hosts in person. So with that said, back from our in-game commercial. Question number 11. What classic story by Irish poet and playwright Oscar Wilde tells of a man who was obsessed with staying young and beautiful? Is it The Importance of Being Earnest, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Lady Windermere's Fan, or An Ideal Husband? Just got a email about my car's extended warranty, and this isn't even a joke. Come on. 2 people said the importance. Oops. The importance of being earnest. 19 people said the picture of Dorian Gray. And no, it's not Ernest. This is just Ernest. The correct answer is the picture of Dorian Gray. Great job. That's a social. 90% of you. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Christiane. I do as well. Hence the gift. All right, question 12. While these seem like colloquial words for time, these are all real measurements. Which of the following options is the shortest period of time? All 4 of these words, however you use them, technically are used as real measurements of time. Which of these is the shortest period of time? Is it a moment, a micro-fortnight, a jiffy, or a shake? All right. Tell him, Mariah. All right, everybody's in. 7 people said a moment. 1 person said a micro-fortnight. 9 people said a jiffy. 4 people said a shake. The shortest is a shake. A shake, which is 10 nanoseconds, 10 to the negative 8 power seconds. I didn't look up all of these, and I didn't remember all of these, but 10 nanoseconds is a shake. Quick shake. All right, question 13. Detroit-born Diana Ross left what band in 1970, embarking on a successful solo career in music, film, television, and stage? What band did she leave in 1970? Was it Sister Sledge, the Shangri-Las, the Supremes, or the Shirelles? All right. Everybody answered C, so either everybody's right or everybody's wrong. Everybody's right. Good job, the Supremes. That's another double social. That's 2 drinks. Cheers, everybody. We're going to have to take a 2-minute break after the multiple choice round so I can refill my drink. Question number 14. As of this year, in what U.S. city was the most recent Summer Olympics hosted? In what city was the last Summer Olympics hosted in the United States? Was it Atlanta, New York, Los Angeles, or St. Louis? All right. 4 people said Los Angeles. 17 people said Atlanta. 17 people were correct. 1996 Atlanta Games. Great job. Question number 15. Which of the following names is not a member of the Jackson 5? Which of these was not a member of the Jackson 5. Was it Tito, Randy, Joe, or Jermaine? All right. 3 people said Randy Jackson. 18 people said Joe Jackson. Carrie Strug was your childhood crush, Kevin? Just don't tell anyone. That's okay. I was just watching a documentary on the 96 games. Carrie Strug's a badass. All gymnasts, men and women, are badasses, but that was exceptional. Anyway, the correct answer is Joe. Papa Joe this is not the same Randy Jackson from American Idol fame. I just learned recently. Question number 16. This is a user-submitted question. We'll see if they remember it. Question 16. Who is the only woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as both a performer and a non-performer? The only woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as both a performer and a non-performer. Was it Carole King, Aretha Franklin, Stevie Nicks, or Tina Turner? All right. Joe Jackson would not have been okay with mommy kissing Santa Claus. Yes, that is just 2 on the button. 3 people said Aretha Franklin. 3 people said Stevie Nicks. 3 people said Tina Turner. At least we're consistent. 12 people said Carole King. She wrote most of the songs I can think of right now. That is the correct answer. Carole King, incredible performer, singer, songwriter, inducted as both. All right. That is it. Congrats. Everybody made it through the multiple choice round. Thank you, Stephanie, for submitting that question. I hope you got it right. That's not always the case, my friends. Let's take a look at the standings and see where we're at. Currently in first is only Becky. Merton Learning in second. And Fruhoff is back in third. Everybody else take a look. See where you're at. We'll get into the next round here in just a moment. It is a different round. It's a picture round. So be prepared. All right, we're back. Welcome, everybody. We're going to get into the next round of trivia. As I said, this is where things are going to change in a few ways. First and foremost, from this point on, the questions will no longer be multiple choice, which means when I ask you the question, it'll look the same. But once I start the timer, rather than seeing 4 options appear on the screen, you're going to see a text box open up and you have to type in the answer. So this is much more like traditional bar trivia where you're not supplied with any options to choose from. You're coming up with it all out of your own brain. Now, A few things to make that a little less stressful. First and foremost, you still have the full 25 seconds to answer now. You will not be losing points as the timer ticks down, so no reason that you have to type in quickly and misspell. Just don't use that time to cheat. No Googling, no looking stuff up. We're just here to have fun, so don't ruin that for everybody, please. Secondly, spelling doesn't matter. As long as your answer is close, I'll give you points, so don't fret about that as well. Last but not least, just like the very first round, you don't lose points for being wrong. So there's no reason not to guess. Even if you just want to type something fun, that's great too. You don't lose any points for submitting an answer, so just never leave it blank. The other difference with this round is these are not random questions from random categories. This is a picture round, which means I'm going to be asking you the same question over and over, but what's going to change is the picture that I'm asking you to identify. Tonight's round, I think, is as simple or as basic as it gets. I am going to show you a vegetable, and you just have to tell me what vegetable you're looking at. Simplicity, but it might not be easy. So I'm going to show you a picture of a vegetable. Gina's going to kill me. The one night she's not here for trivia, she eats more vegetables than anybody I know. And I do the vegetable picture round. She's not here. But anyway, I'm going to show you a picture of a vegetable. You just tell me what vegetable. If I showed you a picture of broccoli, you just type broccoli. That's it. All right. No more examples. I don't want to give anything away. Question number 17. What is this vegetable? Name this vegetable. You have 25 seconds to do so. Just type it in. We missed Gina. Yeah, you and me both. She's out. She's having dinner with some friends. Somebody's moving. So she'll be back. Everybody's in. I see red cabbage. Rutabaga. That's how I imagine they wanted that to be read. A cabbage. Okra. The correct answer. This is an artichoke. An artichoke. Great job. Most of us just get the pickled artichoke hearts, but this is an artichoke. Great job. Question 18. Name this vegetable. What vegetable is this? Would you accept weird looking purple basketball thing? I might consider half points, Kevin. I don't want to promise anything right now. All right. Everybody's in. Sorry, I'm just trying to read some of these answers. This is a turnip. This is a turnip. Turnip. I need to see this next to a quarter for relative size. Fair. I don't have that, but that's a fair ask. Question 19. It's a little more distinguishable. Name this vegetable. Name this vegetable. I think this one's a little bit easier. We'll see. All right. Looking at some of these answers. Okra, yuck. Okra Winfrey. Nothing I would eat. That's fair. Okra is really good. A lot of Middle Eastern, a lot of Indian food. Delicious ways to cook okra. And that is the correct answer. Great job. 67% of you got that right. A weird-looking jalapeno. Yeah, fair. Question number 20. Name is this vegetable. It's not a carrot. It's not a carrot. What is this vegetable? Doing okay. Doing way better on this one. We got a smarty out there. Somebody said, not a carrot. Yes, this is a parsnip. A parsnip. Great job. You guys are doing very well. 420 root veggies every day. Veggie Tales themed, and you had a name. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. Question 21. Name this vegetable. Personal favorite of mine. I've never actually seen a Veggie Tale. I know what Veggie Tales are, and I'm sure I've seen clips. But I was not a Veggie Tales child or adult. All right, everybody's in. Somebody said it grows in the ground. Yep. This is not a leek. This is not bok choy. It's similar looking to bok choy almost. But the correct answer is fennel. Fennel. Tastes and smells fantastic. All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look. Let's see what's changed. Question. Current standings. In first is still only Becky. Congratulations. Samwise the Not So Brave is in second, and JMO is in third. Everybody else, take a look. See where you're at. We're going to get to this next and last round of trivia here in just a moment. All right. We've seen where we're at. We have one round left to go. These questions are all random, just like the first round was, in that they're not from a specific category. They're not picture questions like we just did. Unlike the first round, you will not have multiple choice options. So once again, you're going to have to type the answer in. Now, not all of these questions are meant to be super hard, but they are worth 350 points if you're correct. So make sure you do take a guess. Again, you're not losing points if you're wrong. Here we go. Question 22. Which famous singer founded the fashion label L.A.M. in 2003? Who was it? Knew it wasn't a leak. Yeah, Amy, it's tough sometimes. And a lot of them do look pretty similar, so sometimes it comes down to some telltale differences. That's fun, Becky. It's like you planted yourself a surprise party. Everything starts harvesting, and you're like, ooh, what's this? Everybody's in. Ooh, somebody gave her new married name. Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani. Great job. 70% of you got that right. Yes, this is another question Gina would have loved. Her favorite singer. Question 23. What element did Pierre and Marie Curie discover in 1898? What element did Pierre and Marie Curie become famous for discovering in 1898? All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look. Correct answer here is radium. Radium. Question number 24. You have a 1 in It's like 43, 42 shot here. Who was the U.S. president at the time of the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II? Who was president when Queen Elizabeth II was coronated approximately 1,000,000 years ago? Yeah, 43 men as president. All right, everybody's in. Correct answer. Not FDR. Not Truman. It was Dwight D. Eisenhower. After Lincoln, but before Obama. Yes, technically, Becky, you're in the right area. Question number 25. By what name was the Wild West outlaw who was born William McCarty best known as? What famous historical individual was born William McCarty? We went to the Radium Hot Springs, calling it Radiator Springs. Yeah, I would too. Absolutely. Radiator Springs is just a cool name for a town anyway. Cars had a lot of good stuff going for it. The Cozy Cone, that's a motel I'd stay at. All right, everybody's in. Almost everybody got this right. Correct answer here is Billy the Kid. Billy. Oh, Billy. Billy the Kid. Great job. 95% if you got that right. We're going to take one final look at the standings, and then we're going to move into the final round of trivia. That Super Bowl commercial was fire, Kevin. You're completely right. I actually enjoyed quite a few commercials this year. Certainly it wasn't the best Super Bowl year for anything, but looking back, the halftime show wasn't that bad. But the game, I already have forgotten everything about it. Question 26. What specifically is by far the largest and heaviest living species of bird on the planet today? What bird holds the record for being the largest and heaviest living species of bird on the planet today? Whoa. All right. Almost every single person got this right. It is an ostrich. Ostrich. Great job. Question number 27. Who is, according to Greek mythology, the Greek god of music? Who is the Greek god of music? Among other things, but Greek god of music. Kevin. Oh, beautiful. Oops. All right. Everybody's in. Some interesting guesses here. This is Apollo. Apollo is the correct answer. Great job. Question 28. I've asked this before. Let's see who remembers. Who's the only music artist in history to have released 7 different albums that achieved diamond status in the United States? The only artist in music history to have released 7 albums that achieved diamond status in the United States. Only one person has done this. 7 albums that achieved diamond status. Ooh, it's actually increased since I wrote this question. Let's see. Correct answer. A lot of people said Michael Jackson, Garth Brooks, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Elvis Presley. Somebody just wrote Diamond. Bruce Springsteen, Madonna. Becky said, I guessed Madonna the last time, but I was wrong. I remember the question, but not the answer. Yes, this is why I like re-asking questions that are tough. The correct answer, now officially with 9 Diamond albums, is Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks. In second is the Beatles with 6, Led Zeppelin with 5. Whitney Houston would actually be the closest solo individual with 3. Eminem has 2. Somebody did say Bruce Springsteen, Madonna. They're both on there with 2. But Garth Brooks has 9. It's incredible. All right. Question number 29. The horse Citation won the Triple Crown in 1948. The Triple Crown was not won by another horse for 25 years, when which famous horse took home the title in 1973? Which horse won the Triple Crown in 1973? 25 years after the last horse had accomplished the feat. My guess, if you ask it again, I won't remember. Yeah, Amy, I'll make sure to keep this in rotation like every 6 months until we get 100% of people saying Garth Brooks. Eventually we'll get there. All right, let's see. A lot of these answers came in quick, which is incredible because of the spelling. Somebody's feeling sore. Anyone who knows this cheated and Googled it. I don't know. This is a pretty famous thing that happened. Triple Crowns don't happen all the time. The correct answer, there's a whole movie about it. Secretariat. It's not Seabiscuit. 5 of you went Seabiscuit. There's also a movie about Seabiscuit. But Secretariat is the correct answer here. And 11 of you got it. Question number 30. Released in 1995, in what popular board game do players attempt to build and develop settlements and cities while trading and acquiring resources like wood, wheat, brick, and far too much sheep? What is the name of the game? You are building settlements and cities while trading wood, wheat, brick, and sheep. Becky got distracted by the jump rope. Oh no! I try not to make my gifts too good, just for that reason, Becky. I don't want you to miss out on your chance to answer. Everybody's in. Obviously, I accepted either the last word or the full name. Settlers of Catan. Take Settlers of Catan. Anything you put close. All right, my friends. Almost 80% of you got that right. Is the board being flipped? No, Chris, no clue there. Cones of Dunshire. You should have gone with it, Amy. Maybe I give points for that. Only if I'm the Maverick. All right, question 31. This is the final question, my friends. Question 31. Debuting in 1960. What was the first animated series made for primetime network television in the United States? What was the first animated TV series made for primetime? Debuting in 1960. We're getting a few different spellings of this. That's okay. They're all going to get points. All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look. Somebody's singing the song Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. That is the correct answer. 65% of you got that right. Kevin Flood got this wrong at Pollyanna. So, yeah, this is a tough question. I like to re-ask tough questions, so eventually you know them. Good job. Hopefully you got it right tonight, Kevin. Flintstones is the correct answer. Obviously not the first animated TV show, but the first one made for prime time, and it did okay. All right, my friends, that is the last question of the evening. So all we have left to do is take a look at the standings. Just a quick reminder, we have lots of fun stuff coming up, not just in person, as I mentioned earlier, tons of events, but also online this week, more than we usually have recently. We have tonight's event. Thank you for being here. We have 2 events on Wednesday, and on Thursday, a fundraiser. So please do check those out on Facebook. You can find all the information you need. Specifically on Wednesday, there's no tickets needed for anything. You're welcome to join the fundraising event at 7 and then also trivia at 8. Thursday, I know tickets are required, so if you're interested, great prizes on the line. So you do have to buy a ticket, but some great things up for grabs. Check that out. Please do join us. But until then, let's talk about who won trivia tonight. In first place, Chasera! Chasera with the same number of questions answered correctly, which means that the difference came in her answering quickly earlier on in the game. So great job. Fruchoff is back, is in second. Congratulations. Great job, my friends. And the spicy meatballs is in third place. Great job. I still see Ivana Humpalot in 13th. Steffi Starr up into 14th, even though she missed a lot of the early questions. Great job. Angelica Zardi and Winnie in 4th. Only Becky still in the top 5. My friends, thank you so much for being here. That's all the trivia we have for tonight. Until next time, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your damn hands. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.